Hi, everybody. Welcome to another brand new episode of Did That Age Well? We are in our month of Disney Channel original movies, aka DCOM, and I'm so excited today to talk about High School Musical with my friend Becca. But first, I want to give a shout out to Spider Moving and Storage, sponsor of this podcast and of Dude IDK Studios, where we're recording today. If you're getting ready to move, make it easier on yourself. Go to spidermoving.com to get a free quote and give them a follow on Instagram at spidermovingandStorage. You won't be sorry. Now, today, oh my God, I couldn't be more excited to have my beautiful, fabulous, smart, hardworking, gorgeous friend.
All the adjectives.
Every adjective you can think of that's good, it's you. Becca, welcome.
You're so nice. I love you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
So happy you're here today. I am outfitted once again by Becca. I know you guys have heard me say that the past few weeks, and I'm not going to stop saying it because every week for the next maybe 12 weeks, I'll be outfitted by Becca.
I did go a little hard.
And God bless you for that. I did the Anew edit with Becca. Actually, first, do you want to just tell, who are you?
Good question. I ask myself that every day.
Every morning we wake up, we look in the mirror and say, who are you?
So my name is Becca. I live here in Denver. I own Anew Collective, which is a plus size thrift shop, exclusively sizes large to 6X and up when I can find it. I currently am running everything out of my house, but I do pop-ups, which me and Big Fat Mood are planning to do the Fat and Fresh again.
Yay!
So I'm really excited for that come springtime. We need a good spring. I'm feeling springy today.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, God, it's t-shirt weather outside.
Day.
Oh my God, it really is.
But yeah, so I do most of my work on Instagram, but I also do Whatnot shows every Wednesday. Whatnot is like very up and coming. Have you heard? Like it's just very popping off.
I feel like I know about it mostly from you. Like I think I had heard about it before you, but now it's like, you know, now I'm more familiar.
It's like the shopping site, but I think it's because it's so easy and addictive, which is scary. But anyways, so every Monday and Friday I do drops on Instagram, and that is done by Story Sales. So I post like a picture of the item. I talk about the brand, the fabric, the measurements, because shopping online can be hard.
Totally.
And then it's first come, first serve, just kind of like shopping online, but I do the work for you. So I find the best of the best items at the thrift stores, providing all of the secondhand goodness.
Yes.
Brands like Free People and Aerie and American Eagle, all that jazz.
Yeah.
And then I offer shipping anywhere in the US. I offer open bags, which is like a system because I do drops so frequently. An open bag is you just leave it with me for up to 2 weeks and then you ship all at once. So imagine shopping your favorite brand and then being able to ship it at once, and then you save money on shipping.
Incredible.
I love that for me.
And I love that for me as well. As a customer, I love that for me.
Yes, of course. Yeah. And then also I offer local pickup for any Denver locals. And then every Wednesday, so I started getting customers saying like, oh my gosh, you've revamped my wardrobe. I don't know what to do with all my old pieces. So now I take donations from my customers. And then in return to them donating to me, I give them a small shop credit to shop my drops. And then I run their donations starting at $1 every Wednesday on Whatnot. And I know that people are like, why would you only do $1? But I like to pride myself on being affordable and accessible for bigger bodies, because I don't know about you, but have you ever like walked into a store that does carry plus sizes?
Oh my God.
And they charge the fat tax?
Yeah.
And so you're paying like $50 for a shirt. And that is just, in this economy,
girl,
no thank you.
Yeah, what am I weighing money?
So instead of charging a lot of money like Goodwill, because they get it for free.
Yep.
I run it at $1. And so Whatnot is like a bidding type of situation. So it starts at $1. It might sell for $1. I've sold Lululemon for $1.
Whoa.
Free People for $1. And that's fine. But you can bid on it. So you get an opportunity to bid. And then it ships to you. And I just like being able to provide affordable clothing to people. And it's just really nice. And it's such a community. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's like FaceTiming your girlies.
Yes.
And it is a live stream. So it's super fun. We just get together every Wednesday and I do like little giveaways and kind of point people towards my Instagram, but it's super fun, and it's like one of my favorite days of the week. Have you watched any yet?
I haven't.
No worries
watched
if you
any.
haven't,
I
but
haven't
you should.
yet.
It's super fun.
I know. I really want to. I feel like right now I'm like, oh my God, I have so many clothes, but
That's valid.
But also I am so excited to see, like, I want to see the whole process. I want to come and like hang out virtually.
Yeah, even if you just watch, like, it's so fun and engaging.
Fun.
And then, of course, my last service, which you just mentioned, the Anew Edit, is it was actually born from the question of being like, oh my gosh, I would love for you to shop for me personally. And I was like, well, maybe I can. So it is essentially me being your personal shopper, your personal stylist. So I have like a flat fee to start, and with that fee you get a 30-minute either Zoom call or in person. So if you need help with me like styling the items that I got for you, I'm happy to help you, because I don't want to be like, here's your clothes, and then you're like, what do I do with this?
Totally.
So I always like to be able to help you move forward with the clothes, and then you get to kind of pick like your budget needs. So I understand that it could be expensive, but you also do end up saving money with my service. But you get to pick your budget needs, and it comes with, you know, X amount of items, and then I get to shop specifically for you. You fill out a long form of like your measurements, so I know how to shop for you. And then the most important key, your Pinterest board.
Yes.
Yours was glorious.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
It was like all the pastels.
Yes.
All the, what was your
my color season? Yes. My color season is light summer.
Light summer. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was like lots of pinks. And although this didn't match it, you did love a good gingham, a good checker.
Yes.
So I threw that in there. That was like the only thing that wasn't your color season.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly right. This is the only thing that I think was, I mean, it did match my Pinterest board.
Yes.
There were some things, there were some items that you were like, okay, this literally looked exactly like something from your Pinterest board. You're like, I think
I just kind of like, whoop.
Yeah, I know. It was so perfect. Truly, like, I mean, even though the form was long and you got a lot of information, it was so easy for me to fill out. I was able to use that guide that you gave me for like getting your measurements, you know, because sometimes it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's something that is also important to me on my page. I have a measurement guide on how to measure yourself, because while you may say, you know, I'm a 14-16, not every brand runs like a 14-16, or like it just may be completely different. So it's really important. I always say never go by the tag, always go by measurement.
Yes.
Because sizing is a joke.
It is such a joke. It's truly just like vibes. They're like, I don't know, I guess this is a large today.
I know. There's something in my closet that is a Free People small. I'm like, do I look like a small to you? Thank you. So you think I'm skinny.
So you think I'm a little girl. So you think I'm baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I always say go by measurement. Don't go by the tag size.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that helped you. And especially like with shopping online, and because I have like a no return policy, it's important for me to be able to provide, okay, I know the pit to pit measurement is this, so I know it'll fit me. That's another thing that I don't talk about enough is, while I don't accept returns or exchanges, I do have a group chat on Anew, like my Instagram. It's called the Anew Crew Rehome, and usually when I do my drops, I have like 10 people claiming the same item. So while it may go to one person, you can repost it in the rehome for free, whatever pricing you want. Most people like ask for the money back, but they'll cover shipping or whatever. Yeah. But you can rehome it in this group, and I would say like 9 out of 10 times people buy it.
Yeah, totally.
So like you may not get an exchange or return, but someone else is going to buy it and you'll get your money back.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I try to do what I can.
And then you get to pay it forward to
Yes.
the community.
Yes,
It's so fun.
yes.
And like every time I've seen someone post in that group, they're like, oh my God, I love this piece so much. I'm so sad to say goodbye.
Yes.
But like, I just want it to go to a good home.
Yeah. And we always talk about the items like they're people.
Totally.
They're like, she
I
was
love
so
her.
gorgeous. My mom was always like, who are you talking about? I'm like, the items are people.
The clothes. They
have
are
feelings.
People. They
and
do.
love.
And they love us and we love them.
Yes.
I was so impressed by how many of the items that in my edit were new with tags.
Yes.
Like incredible. Some brands that like, if I would have gotten that aloe tank just like at the store, it would have been like $60 probably.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what tier you ended up doing, but yeah, I mean, even one item probably would have been the amount of the full tier.
Exactly.
Like, it's
Exactly.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's another thing is, like, even though you're getting secondhand, doesn't mean that it's, like, very well worn or whatever. Like, most of it is new with tags. People are just... And if you're a thrifter or you love thrifting, right now is your Super Bowl. So go to the thrift stores. It's the beginning of the year. Everyone's donating and getting rid of all the things. So
yeah, totally.
now is the time to shine.
That is actually so funny that you say that, because my friend literally is planning to go thrifting on the Super Bowl day, like on Super Bowl Sunday. I was like, are you going to like watch Bad Bunny or whatever? She said, no, I'm going thrifting. I said, have the place to yourself, girl.
Or stream while you're thrifting. I do that often too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like stream the Super Bowl while you're like, you know, like, win for win.
Totally. Love that. A woman on the go. She's a mother. She's a multitasker.
Yes, I am a mother, a wife, a business owner, all the things.
She's everything.
But let me plug my socials.
Yes,
just to
plug
be
the
sure.
socials.
I'm sure I will at the end too. But anyway, so Instagram is at Shop Anew Collective. Whatnot is just Anew Collective, and I think that's it for now. And website is coming with new things.
Oh my god, how exciting!
I know.
All right, watch the space, everybody. That's so exciting. Yay! Well, I just have to say, okay, so you and we met on the internet. We were internet friends.
Did.
And like the moment that I found out about Anew Collective, I was like, this is home. This is where I will be getting my clothes.
I love that.
From now on.
That makes me happy.
Well, yeah, it makes me happy that you are making plus size, high quality clothes available for a reasonable price.
It's important to me that, like, because when you think plus size, you think like frumpy, ruffles,
ugly,
floral, hide your body. And I like,
totally.
Not only was it important to me, also I think it's like when you think plus size clothing, you think like only fast fashion.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times that I've been on TikTok that are like, where are we shopping? And the amount of people that are like Shein, I'm like, oh, it like makes me want to
breaks my heart.
Like grab my eyeballs and rip them out.
Yeah.
Because I get it. Like that's the affordable option, but at what cost?
Truly. Yeah.
Like at what cost?
The earth. Hello.
And you're going to be buying more frequently because the items are horrid.
Yeah.
And it's
you turn too quickly and they rip. You breathe too hard and they rip.
You open the package and it's already disintegrated.
Yeah, totally. You put it in the washing machine, it never comes out. It's dissolved in there.
It's now part of the washing machine.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really important to me. I mean, like, so I have a drop what's today? Friday?
Today's Friday.
I have a drop tonight of basics. Like, it's really important to me to show like layered pieces and this, that, and the other. One of them is Madewell, which we know is a good brand, good quality, 100% cotton. It's a 4X. Yeah. It's possible to get good quality, plus size, fashionable, high end at an affordable price. So it's really important to me that I'm able to provide that because, I mean, the reason I started Anew is because I always like would go to like farmers markets and like just like little like pop-up events in Denver, and I'd go and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this stuff is so cute, and it goes up to a large.
Right.
I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And it always like let me down. And then also just like going to for example, like ThriftCon or just like events where it has thrifted clothing, and then I am excited to get secondhand clothing because that's something that I am passionate about. And again, goes up to an XL.
Right.
Like it was really discouraging. I think the 2 times I went to ThriftCon, I left with t-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thank you.
Thanks for the like men's t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Which of course we love. Like we love a good vintage
I love a good
tee.
men's t-shirt, but I also want to be able to get like something cute, you know, like thrifted these pants. These are my favorite. This is given to me secondhand, but I just want to show that like it is possible. It's also affordable, accessible. Like I'm here to provide. I will do the work for you. All you got to do is buy it.
Yeah. And we deserve it. That's the other thing.
We do.
Is that we deserve cute clothes, for God's sake.
Yeah. Please.
Is it that much to ask? Is it that much to ask?
No. Absolutely not.
I don't think it is. Well, Becca, thank you so much for taking time to share about Anew and just for doing it all. I was saying on the podcast last week that like she's a one-woman show and you wouldn't believe it. You'd think she'd have an entire army of little Charlottes.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, how do I do this?
I don't know.
But yeah. I mean, I don't have a choice.
That she doesn't have a choice. The people demand it.
Yes.
Well, okay. Is it all right if we move into the movie?
Let's segue. Let's
oh my
go.
God, let's go. Okay, so today we're talking about High School Musical.
I'm excited. Can't believe it.
So I'm curious, what made you want to discuss this movie?
When I think about like nostalgia for me, I feel like High School Musical is probably one of the like OG movies, especially Disney Channel. If you know, you know. Like I was born in 96. Disney Channel was that girl. The original. I remember like the movie coming on, and it came on like late at night, like right before school started, like the season of school. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to watch like High School Musical. Obviously, Zac Efron was a heartthrob.
Obviously.
Vanessa Hudgens was just like one of those girls. Like I remember like listening to her music, and I was just so excited for this movie. And then the delivery of like all the fashion.
Oh my God, iconic. We would not have Ashley Tisdale wearing jeans on the red carpet without High School Musical.
No.
Like,
and like
imagine where we'd be if we didn't have that look.
And the layering of like the camis and the asymmetrical shirt, dress, and the sequence scarves.
Oh my God. A lot of
the
scarf
hats.
work. Girl, the hats could have their own episode, really.
Literally, yes. The first scene of what's his name? It was like Ashley Tisdale's brother.
Oh, Ryan.
The first scene of his hat. It was like a golf leather,
bright green.
Oh my gosh, it was just very interesting.
Yeah.
And while I may personally have never worn that, I think that they definitely influenced a lot of like Limited 2 and Justice.
Yes.
Where like I just wanted to go and get that exact outfit.
Completely. I wanted to have that like flamenco dress that Ashley Tisdale has in Bop to the Top.
Yes. I mean, I genuinely want to know like what was the budget for the clothing.
Right?
Like just back then.
Right. I want to know too, because this movie was only... The budget was only $4 million, which like for a made-for-TV movie is still like pretty small. They must have spent like half of the budget on costumes.
I mean, let's be real. The scenes were basketball court, school, cafeteria. Like, so I feel like maybe they got like an abandoned high school. And they're like, all right, we're not spending budget on set. We're spending it on outfits.
Yeah, I think that that's probably what they did. And because like also all the actors at the time, like nobody knew who they were.
Oh my gosh. I know. I was watching it last night and I was like, oh, bless their hearts.
I know.
Like you could tell they were like as a first like real big movie, you're like, oh, they think they're killing it.
Oh my God.
Which God bless they were. At the time they were.
In their own way, in their own Disney Channel way.
Yeah.
In the way that like,
I mean, let's be real, it was probably like the stepping stone to their real true careers.
I mean, we wouldn't have Dylan Efron on The Traitors if we didn't have Zac Efron on High School Musical.
Zac Efron walked so Dylan could run.
So that he could do those push-ups in the B-roll of The Traitors. Make everyone thirsty. I wonder, okay, so let's talk about high school. What were you like in high, like, did you like fit into like a stereotype like these movies? Did you fit into like a neat little box, or were you kind of doing your own thing?
I was definitely a lone survivor.
Yeah.
I was not as cool as I am today.
Yeah. And thank God she didn't peak in high school.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Everyone else peaked for sure. My peak is now. So.
And I know that's right. I love that.
No, I was definitely the girl who like ate lunch in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
By myself. I hung out with my teachers a lot because I didn't have friends.
Yeah.
And the friends I did have were haters on me. So yeah, it was a very sad story, honestly. But I did take 4 years of entrepreneurship, and look at where it has led me today.
Girl, and look at where you are.
It's weird though, because like I wasn't a nerd. I wasn't a popular girl.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I don't know, like I kind of just was like by myself a lot. And like I did have friends here and there, but I didn't have like a clique.
Yeah.
I didn't have a group. I don't know, like those years were so traumatic that like it's like I don't know. I don't even know how I survived, but definitely shout out to one of my teachers. She's like the one who really helped me go. I kind of just like survived to get through high school, but I just like I had no fashion sense of any sort. I wanted to be like everyone else. Like I remember like Sperry's were the thing, and I really wanted Sperry's.
Yes.
I always wanted Uggs. The Ed Hardy belts.
Absolutely. Wait, can I ask you a question about Uggs? So when I was in high school, or junior high and high school, my calves were like too big for Uggs. So I had to wear like the little Uggs and like the Ugg slippers. One time I got called to the principal's office because they were like, those are pajamas and you can't wear pajamas. I said, hello, it has a sole on the bottom. Stop discriminating against me because I have such strong calves.
No, I had chicken legs. So.
Yeah. So you
but
were able
me
to
now,
fit into those
no.
things.
Me now, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I could never.
Yeah.
I do have Uggs, but they're platforms, and so they're the low riders.
Yeah, I love that.
But back then, I had like the tall chest, the chestnut color.
Oh my God,
the
of
tall ones. Like
Yeah.
that was my thing.
Iconic.
Yeah, I'm so
Iconic.
sorry for your Ugg crisis.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough because I did, I was able to cut corners with a lot of the trends, like I wore the Abercrombie jeans. I just had to get them hemmed because they were, this won't surprise you, but I was a little shorter than my classmates. So
I was fairly short too.
Yeah, totally.
But I was thinner back then. However, I was called fat a lot.
Of course.
But
as kids do.
I was, 100 pounds soaking wet. So it's like, yeah, whatever you say. But I also did like the Hollister shirts and the Abercrombie, and
yeah,
I do miss those days, not gonna lie.
Yeah, sometimes I miss like, okay, so you know how Abercrombie is like totally rebranded?
Oh my gosh,
they're
yes.
like 100% different. I do sort of miss the days when you'd walk into an Abercrombie or Hollister and be like, it's dark in here, where am I?
Yeah, and you like can't see, but you could smell.
Yeah, you can, you're rounding the corner in the mall and you say, Hollister's coming up.
I do remember I just found a picture of my childhood bedroom, and I had an Abercrombie bag taped to my wall.
Girl, same. I had, in my bedroom growing up, I had a wall that was all corkboard. Okay?
Yes.
My entire corkboard wall was Abercrombie, Hollister, and American Eagle bags.
Yes.
Just took the bags, cut them up, put them on the wall.
That was the thing, though, was like, hang the bag. You see the men with the abs.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, we all wished.
Wait. They were there, and we were in our rooms.
Yes.
Oh, God. So I feel like when I watch High School Musical, the thing that like is confusing to me based on my experience is like, I don't think that people at my high school were put in a box extracurricularly because they needed to like maintain the status quo. It was truly that like, who has time to do more than one thing?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we see it in High School Musical when the audition and the decathlon and the basketball game are all going on at the same time. I'm like, that was every day in high school. How could anyone be in a play and play basketball? There's simply not enough time.
I think High School Musical definitely gave a false depiction of high school IRL. Because to me it was like, okay, go to high school, learn, and then that's it. And then like, yes, there were the people in football, yes, there were the people in basketball, but it was like, it felt almost separate, and it wasn't like, I don't know, it was just definitely like, this is not it. High School Musical glamorized.
Of course it's like a Disney Channel washed version of high school.
Yes.
It's like a caricature of high school because it has to be, because it's a Disney Channel original movie.
Yes.
But I'm like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously like kids in high school can be so mean. They're mean to you, my queen. But they also, I just don't think that people in my high school were so wrapped up in like, you can't do this and this.
No.
It was like, well, you can't because literally there's no time.
Yeah. And it's like, at what point did these parents think it was okay to just put their kids into a full-time job?
Right? Like, hello?
Where are the parents?
Where are the parents?
Because what is going on?
Truly. I feel like the thing that really makes High School Musical different from other Disney Channel original movies is, well, first of all, the soundtrack and its success. Like, it went like quadruple platinum. It became so commercially successful. It became so popular. It was such a staple, like even more than Cheetah Girls, which is really saying a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters.
I'm about to watch that tonight.
Oh my God. Please do. I love that movie. We did it on the podcast a few years ago, and I was like, I think I need to watch this maybe once a month to keep morale up. You know what I mean?
Honestly.
Oh, those girls.
Could never be problematic.
Never. It's a perfect movie.
But I digress.
But we digress. That's not what we're talking about today. But it was, so there was this musical episode of Even Stevens. You remember Even Stevens, the show?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So they did a musical episode of Even Stevens, and it was super successful.
Okay.
So then they were like, okay, we're going to do that with That's So Raven. And then they did that, and it was really successful. And they were like, okay, we're going to do Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls was super successful. That was the first like Disney Channel original movie musical.
Yes, Travel to Barcelona.
The girls. Incredible.
So good.
So then that's why they were like, okay, we definitely have to do another musical.
Right. Yeah. And honestly, they nailed it. Because in my opinion, like when I feel like sometimes people can get so lost in translation that like when you have something good and then you try to keep it going, sometimes you either overdo it, you underdo it, or you just nail it. And that was High School Musical in this case.
Absolutely. They nailed it. And this was a perfect time for me when this came out. I was in 6th grade. So I was like I wasn't in junior high yet, so I wasn't too cool for Disney.
It's so funny that you say junior high.
Right. Do you say middle school?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, I thought junior high was high school.
No, junior high for us. Okay, so where I grew up, elementary school was kindergarten to 6th grade. Junior high was 7th to 9th grade. And then high school was 10th to 12th. I know, it was a weird time.
My mom was shaking her head yes, too.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you grow up?
Fort Collins.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Because for me, elementary was K through 5th.
Okay.
Then middle school was 6th through 8th.
And then the rest was high school?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But I never called it junior high. It was elementary, middle, high.
Middle, high, yeah. I feel like it's middle school when you include like 6th grade.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't truly know the difference, but
I always thought older people said
junior high.
Not that you're much older.
Boomer.
Not that you're much older
literally
than me.
1 year older than you. Oh, that's what older people typically
You're
say.
like, oh, so you think I'm
yeah
wise.
Your mom in the background with you don't even want to see how disappointed she is in Becca.
We're so sorry.
Hi Winnie. We have Winnie the dog with us, of course. So anyways, I wasn't too cool yet for Disney Channel. By the time that High School Musical 2 came out, I had to I was like on that line where I was like, so I am going to watch it, but I don't know if I'm going to tell people I'm going to watch it.
You're like, did you see High School Musical last night? Oh, no, me either.
No. Oh, yeah.
You're like
totally
testing
didn't
the waters.
You're like, so High School Musical is so cheesy, right?
And then you're like, oh, no, I loved it too. Yeah. You got to test those waters.
You got to test the waters. So I'm proud to say today that when I first saw it, I did love it. I was like, this is everything. I thought Zac Efron was such a heartthrob. The songs were absolute bangers. The choreography, iconic. The outfits, iconic. The way in which, like, it's almost like, I mean, AI could never.
Oh.
AI could never.
Never.
It, like, if you said, make a perfect musical.
Make a perfect musical? No. AI could never. They literally could never. The soundtrack itself, so original. Like, they deserve the recognition that they got.
I agree. They had Kenny Ortega directing and choreographing it, and he's like the guy. He's like...
The basketball scene?
Girl. Every time that I hear squeak on a basketball floor, I want to break out into song.
But also, like, the path that it led for almost all of the actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Like Corbin Bleu.
Yeah.
Loved him. Didn't he do that, like, one-off movie on his own?
Yeah, he did.
What was it called again?
I can't remember what it was called, but he really had his moment.
That was my favorite. He was also a really incredible singer. And he's married. Isn't he married to the girl from High School Musical?
Ashley Tisdale?
No.
The girl who he, like,
Monica?
is paired up with at the end?
I can't remember her name.
The girl, like, the smart girl?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I'm almost positive. I can't.
We'll fact check it later.
Don't quote me on it, but I just saw a picture of them together.
That's a world I want to live in.
Me too.
Is a world where they're together.
It makes me happy when characters actors and actresses in movies are like married in real life. Like, for example, from Revenge. Did you ever watch Revenge?
No, I never watched it.
You have to.
Okay.
She is like the main character, and then the guy that she is like trying to get killed or whatever. They're married in real life, and I love it. They've been together for like years. Amazing. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Oh, and the people at Disney Channel, they knew that when they set up. Okay, I'm gonna say this is alleged. I think that the relationship between Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens was a PR relationship. But
that makes me sad, though.
I know. I don't want it to be true.
It was an arranged
But
marriage.
I do believe that they wouldn't be as successful as they are now if they hadn't done the like, oh my God, and we're dating.
I think you're right. But also, devil's advocate, they were young.
That's so true.
They're both extremely attractive.
Yeah.
So maybe it was legit, but I could see where you're coming from.
But I think that that's an excellent point because, I mean, look at all of the gorgeous people in this movie. I'm sure that they're like, we're here morning till night rehearsing. What else are we going to do?
You're
but
like,
date each
I
other?
get to fake kiss you, but then it turns into sparks. You're like, maybe I do like you.
Yeah. Maybe it was more than
I
just
mean,
a
come on,
stage
though.
kiss.
Who doesn't like find Zac Efron attractive?
Truly, who?
And Vanessa, she's stunning. She's got her sneakers on.
She's gorgeous. Vanessa, of course, Vanessa Hudgens has had kind of a funny career. And right now, I think that she's still kind of, well, at least the first thing that I think of when I hear Vanessa Hudgens is that clip that she posted right at the beginning of COVID where she was like, people are going to die. And that's inevitable.
She got a lot of backlash for that.
She really, and honestly, here's the thing. Nobody asked Vanessa Hudgens what she thought about COVID.
They're like, oh God, COVID is here. Let's ask Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, get Vanessa Hudgens on the line. High School Musical star Vanessa Hudgens. Let's find out what she thinks about this new virus. That's the thing sometimes. Like, I do believe that celebrities with a big platform have a responsibility to like speak on their values in some ways.
Yeah.
I don't, for the most part, I'm like, you don't have to. Nobody asked.
No.
Nobody asked Marky Mark what he would have done if he was on the plane during 9/11.
That honestly kind of like brings me back though, like when when it was called coronavirus.
Oh my God.
That brings me to Cardi B. Coronavirus. like did we ask her what was going on?
No one said get Cardi B online to discuss thoughts on COVID.
Like that just really brings me back to like March 2020.
My God, girl, when every celebrity was going on live and being like, I don't know if it's a big deal.
Wow, what a time.
Oh, Vanessa Hudgens, she could have kept her mouth shut. But Zac Efron, of course, he's an A-lister now. Like, he's the guy. He became the hot guy, and he's still the hot guy.
Like Neighbors.
Hello? He's hot in everything he does. Even when he had that, like, crazy surgery, I was like, okay, he looks insane.
Not gonna lie, the AI photos got me though.
You were like, it's gotta be real. Yeah.
It was giving handsome Squidward. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
It was scary. The cheekbones were like,
I know, they were truly like. I was just talking with a friend yesterday, and first of all, I want to say, like, if you get plastic surgery, listener, there's no shame here. We love
body autonomy.
I can
never say that right, but you know what I'm saying.
You know, like, what
we love you for you.
We do. One thing I think I will never do is get filler because of that AI image of Zac Efron. I'm like, but what if it got out of hand?
That's
you know
valid.
I mean?
I have filler in my lips.
Yeah.
And you can't even tell.
You can't even
tell.
So
I think there's an appropriate way to approach it, but even if you approach it non-appropriately, then that's what you want.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, filler can dissolve. You can dissolve it. It's like, it is, you're going to be fine. If you got filler and you're like, do I look like Zac Efron? No, you don't.
But you might.
But you might. So that's where I'm like, I
just
don't know.
Don't go to his guy.
Whoever his guy is, don't do it. And don't let people put AI photos out there if you can handle it, if you can avoid it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the most iconic parts of this film.
I always know it's going to be good when you laugh.
Because I'm like getting ready to make myself laugh and make you laugh. Musicale. When the drama teacher calls the musical the musicale.
I think she was trying to do something.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm trying to like start a trend.
She said,
Fetch is never going to happen.
She was trying to make fetch happen.
Yeah.
She said, maybe in the spring, musicale. I do love the trope of like a really overinvested drama teacher who's like, stage is life, theater is life. She's got her like, speaking of fashion, she's got her like long sweaters and jackets with like a brooch on everything. You know that they're living in Albuquerque. You know that she's buying turquoise every weekend.
And brooches are trying to come back. I don't know if you
really
know that.
are. Yeah, they are.
But it's coming back differently, like filling out an entire plain tote bag of brooches to be like the thing, not like you're wearing it as a brooch.
Right.
Because when I think brooch, I think like 80-year-old woman at your local church.
Totally. We think church lady when we think brooch.
Yeah, I think like actual real granny.
Yeah.
Like I love granny core.
Mm-hmm.
Don't love brooches for me.
Yeah, totally.
But I loved the theater teacher in High School Musical. She kind of reminds me of Mia's mom on Princess Diaries.
Yes.
Very spirited, very whimsical.
Totally.
Loved her.
She's like, art is life.
Yes.
I'm just a free thinker, but also if you're late for a rehearsal, you do not respect the craft.
Yes. I was laughing because when I was watching High School Musical last night, one of the first scenes is like, oh, your phone is going in the bucket and you're getting detention. It's like, geez, lady.
I know.
Class just started.
She's like, she would be the teacher that would be on strike with the SAG actors saying, no, do not use AI.
I love it
for the theater, for the movies, for the shows. She would be very anti, high tech in the theater and arts.
Love her though.
Love her.
Who I would aspire to be if I was a teacher.
Me too. Yeah. Unlike Troy's dad, just like b-ball is life.
Yeah. The dad is giving like, you're going to outlive my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we know Zach wanted to, sing a little.
Totally.
God forbid a man wants to sing.
God forbid a man can read music without having ever sung before. Come on. That was also one of my favorite parts of this movie. I think the most iconic is right off the bat, a Disney movie wastes no time. We start and within 3 minutes, these kids are singing.
Yeah.
They're a nightmare. Spotlight. Have to go.
He's like, I can't sing. Soaring.
They don't even. Okay, so obviously they direct them so that their body language is like, oh, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah, she's like reading her book at a party.
She's like, I'm just a weird little freak.
I'm just trying to read.
I'm just kind of like the math girl.
Yes.
Which of course I love when they make the most conventionally gorgeous girl be like, I'm just kind of a weirdo.
Right.
But their voices are perfect. They aren't even quiet in the beginning. They're not even like trying to be a little shy.
No.
They learn how to read music pretty much immediately.
Yes.
When they start rehearsing with that girl who wears the hats. Talk about hats.
Yes.
Amazing.
I don't think I'll ever be a hat girly. I'm just a trucker hat. I think that's about it.
Yeah, totally.
I can't get into the like berets and isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, the beret. Mm-hmm.
And like there's another one that's like short and it has like a very small bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just can't. Maybe is that a beret?
No, it's not a beret, but it's similar. It's kind of a cousin to the beret, I would say.
But she rocked them, and that's all that mattered. But
of course,
being in drama, that was her thing.
Of course. I mean, talk about Sharpay and Ryan and their hats. There is something
that's where most of the money went to.
That honestly, $2 million of the budget went to Sharpay and Ryan's hats.
Yes.
Because there is one thing that I noticed this watch around that I had never watched before, like had never noticed before. In Bop to the Top, at the very end of the song, Sharpay is climbing up the ladder. Ryan climbs up the ladder. He's wearing like a little fedora.
Yes.
And when she says the final bop to the top, she bops him on the head. She goes bop to the top.
Of course she does.
And I said that wouldn't be possible if he wasn't wearing that kooky hat.
Yes. I think that was like his staple were the hats.
Yeah.
They were always outlandish.
Yeah.
Never made sense. And today, could never.
Could never.
That's another thing. that going back to the question of was this like real high school? Absolutely not. If you were caught wearing any of that, where were the skinny jeans?
Girl, I know.
Not a single pair.
Yeah.
Not a single pair of skinny jeans in that.
Yeah. They were all wearing like kind of boot cut jeans with crazy shoes.
And almost like dresses with jeans.
Yes. As Ashley Tisdale on the red carpet showed us.
Icon.
One of my favorite iconic moments.
I will say that was iconic.
Yeah.
But
and we'll never forget.
No,
we'll never forget it. Okay, more iconic outfits. A lot of big belts.
Yes. And not as a functional belt, just as wearing.
Exactly.
Like not through the loops, just as like over.
Yeah. It would be like a big ass belt beyond the size of the belt loops, just kind of over.
And then
sometimes the waist belt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did wear waist belts.
Girl, I wore a waist belt like every day. Every time I'd say, what does this outfit need?
It needs a belt.
It needs a belt. And I would oh my God, I belted the shit out of, I belted the
heck.
The heck.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I used to have the one that had like the 3 circles and you would put them in like this and they would go like that.
Yes.
With the very thick elastic.
Yes, exactly. And it was probably like bright orange. Mine was
black.
Oh, nice.
Functional for every outfit.
Totally matches with everything. Speaking of, this is a movie of bright colors that don't go together, even in like a pretend world where we're like, okay, like, you know, it's contrasting. It would be like brown, purple, and green.
Okay, but to be fair,
yeah,
brown and purple and brown and pink were like iconic back then.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like I think of the Limited to Monkey.
Girl.
He was always with brown and pink.
Exactly.
And that was like my thing. I loved a good brown and pink.
Oh, me too.
But I was watching last night and there was like a baby blue and like a bright orange. And I'm like, in what world would you pair these together?
It just had to be as loud as possible.
Yes.
They said colors, we don't see them.
Or we do and
we need everyone to see them. Also the shrugs, like the little, like the things that were just like a little shrug.
Bolero.
Yes, a bolero.
I just remembered that word the other day.
That's amazing.
Because in my head, I call everything a cardigan.
Right.
But I've learned that it's not. Boleros are coming back in.
I have seen
I
that.
will not be partaking.
And
my
neither
arms
will I.
are a hair too big. It would just look like a tissue paper. But I love for the people who can pull them off.
Absolutely.
We encourage.
We love whatever you decide to do.
Definitely are coming back. I actually just sold one.
Really?
It was from Torrid.
Oh, wow.
And it was like just a very tiny, it was like a nice sweater material, but it was definitely a bolero.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do we wear these though?
Right.
Especially as a plus size person.
Yeah.
How are we pairing these? So if you would like to show me, please slide into my DMs.
Yeah, truly. I would like to know. I want to know. And then of course we have Corbin Blue walking around with the basketball as an accessory.
One of my
favorite things in teen movies is the sports person walking around at all times with the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, Secret Life of American Teenager.
Yes.
The varsity jock always carrying a football.
Always got a football.
Always.
Yeah.
And then Corbin, his basketball. For me, it's giving high school purse. Yes. For the men.
Exactly.
High school merce.
It's sort of like an emotional support ball, you know?
And also like, yeah, I'm a basketball player, but you won't know unless I'm holding my basketball.
Right, truly. And it's sort of like, I mean, we're meant to believe that he's one of the star players. It's like, you would think people would know. But you never know when you're going to be presented with a basket that you could throw a ball through. So, you know, there is that.
Oh my gosh, the team behind you, I'm screaming.
I know, right?
The headbands.
The headbands. Yeah, a lot of headband and berets and head, you know,
accessories in general. Yeah.
Yeah, overall, an insane time for fashion. The shirts were so long, too.
Very long, very like double layered. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm very like sensory with clothing. I loathe layering, and it's funny because I almost wore a double shirt today and then I ripped it off and was like, no, this is not
I'm
me.
gonna be uncomfortable.
I can't.
Yeah.
And I wonder if I have like trauma from layering camis.
Yeah.
Because you remember it was like 1 cami, 2 cami,
yeah.
and then a shirt over that.
Sometimes I would be wearing 3 camis at a time.
You were trying to create shapewear.
Yeah.
Shapewear for teenagers. But I just like, I can't do that. And that's what I noticed consistently. So like in one of the first scenes, Ashley Tisdale is wearing like what seemed, I don't know if I call it like a tunic or a dress or both. But it was like, it was so many layers, so much length that it came to like their knees.
Yes.
And then a belt and a scarf and a hat. And it's like, are you hot?
I know.
Are you overstimulated? Because I am watching you.
Yes. And they're always running around too.
Yes.
You know, they're going from class to class.
They're bopping to the top.
Exactly. I mean.
And also the culottes, like the gauchos.
Yes.
I would say bring them back. I actually saw a pair yesterday at the thrift store. They were brown.
Oh my God.
Which is like
that's the color.
The gaucho.
Yeah, totally. I had mine had like a little belt that went along with it. My favorite pair of gauchos.
And the thick 90s sandals with the stretchy strap. And when you walk, it's like, it's like very loud.
Yeah, totally. Let the people know you're coming.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, probably to me, in a movie that is, of course, really cringe because it's a Disney Channel original movie. The part that is cringiest is when Troy goes to Gabriella's house to apologize and he just starts singing at her.
Could you imagine opening your door and just a man singing?
Yeah. And it wasn't like he didn't have accompaniment. He wasn't like, hey, could I sing you a song? I wrote this song for you. I mean, he just sang the song that they were doing for the callback. And it wasn't like, you know, obviously in the world of the movie, they break out in song, right? It's like they go
It's like constant flash mobs.
Exactly. But we're meant to believe like he showed up at her house and actually just started singing. And that to me was hard to watch.
That was very hard.
It was tough.
It definitely was hard. Yeah. For me, I think it's like the overly characterized like talking.
Yes, it's the Disney Channel style of talking where they're like, Troy, I don't know if this is really a good idea.
It's like so obvious that it's like, can we get these kids some acting lessons?
It's sort of like, it reminds me a lot of really old movies when they do like the what is it called, like mid-Atlantic accent where they're like, oh boy, yes. I guess we're going to the car show later. Disney Channel is very similar in that people just talk in a way that nobody would talk in real life.
Right.
It's as though they're even on a stage. It's like they're like, okay, you better make sure to project.
Yeah,
but they don't have to. Actually.
But I think High School Musical, especially because it is a musical show.
Yes,
it was like extra.
Yeah,
it was like extra done.
Yeah, it's what you think of when you think of what are high school theater kids like.
Okay, yes, to a T. Yes, you nailed that.
Yeah. And I'm not just talking about Sharpay and Ren. I'm talking about all of them. All of them.
Especially, no, for sure. Like you definitely nailed that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. And they're like, but Troy, you're going to miss the big game.
Yeah. Like one of the first scenes of Gabriella and Troy at high school, she was like, I looked for you after and I couldn't see you. And it's like, you could have just been like, hey, I missed you.
Yeah.
At the thing.
Like, but I was looking for you. Okay. I don't know if Ariana Grande was directly inspired by Vanessa Hudgens, but when Vanessa Hudgens was giving any line delivery in High School Musical, it brought me to a place of Ariana Grande as Glinda in Wicked.
I will have to admit that I have not seen Wicked yet.
Okay. And
but I've heard good things, but I'm also like just not.
It's a long movie. I will say that.
I know, but I'm not. Isn't it like a Broadway type thing, or like what's the theme? Like,
yeah, it was originally a Broadway play.
Yeah, and I actually know the original soundtrack.
Yeah, from when it was stage production.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Ariana Grande kind of has this like.
That's also like who she is now, though. It used to be so hearthy, and now it's
totally. Like... And now she became like every time you see her do anything, she goes.
She definitely has like many personalities.
Yeah. And she's really stuck on this one.
I'm not sure if I like it.
Yeah.
I used to be a big Ariana stan, and not like any hate towards her, but
totally.
It's like, who are you today?
And who are you, girl? Just figure it out. And we hope that you do. Thoughts and prayers. But I really do think that, like, if we didn't have Vanessa Hudgens as Gabriella in High School Musical, would we really have Ariana Grande going, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but also she kind of played that role in Victorious.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't really watch Victorious that much, but like I've seen clips.
Yeah.
And I feel like she kind of was that, and maybe Vanessa kind of like inspired her.
Totally. I mean, I think it could have been. Okay, the one part that I'm like, I don't know if that aged great, even though I do love it because it's so funny and over the top, bop to the top. When when Ryan and Sharpay do bop to the top, it is kind of just these white kids coming in and being like, mucho gusto.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, if you were in theater or in choir in high school and you're a white kid, I'm sure that you've had a director, like choir director or whatever, you know, had you sing a song in another language or in, you know, like another cultural style and it didn't land.
I was in chorus and we sang a song from like Zimbabwe or something.
Oh yeah, we always had to do. There would be like, it would be like the Christmas show, but it would be like, okay, but we need to throw a couple more things. And they'd be like, we're doing this we're doing this traditional Zimbabwe song and one Jewish song. So it kind of, I mean, it really brought me back to that place of being in high school in the early mid 2000s when the white kids would
try to like honor a culture and and you can just tell.
I
don't think it aged bad. So I think it did age well.
Yeah, I feel like it was just sort of like, oh, I remember that time.
Yeah.
You know.
Like A for effort for sure.
I mean, bop to the top.
Yes. At least they weren't wearing sombreros.
It could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
It really could have been worse, and that's the great thing. So, and then I also love the line that Ryan says when they do their first audition, when he does a jazz square, and Sharpay's like, why'd you do a jazz square? And he's like, everybody loves a good jazz square. It's a fan favorite. Probably one of my favorite lines.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think something that I noticed, which this is completely random, but I'm just saying it out loud because it's in my mind, is in every show, obviously, I mean, this is all TV. Like, we all know this, especially back in the day. Everyone's skinny, thin, and then, like, the one fat person, you're like, that's a size 10 at best.
Yeah, you're like, that's a really quite small person.
And then they always make them, like, very, like, not, like, lonesome, but, like, they're definitely not popular.
Oh, definitely.
I'd love to see a High School Musical with some big bodies, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Because the one girl, I can't remember her name. She had, like, the curly hair.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember her name?
I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and she was, like, the only bigger body person. And that's just what I remember, like, looking and being like, and probably back in the day, I was like, oh my gosh, she probably is fat. And now I'm like, girl. Yeah. And then same with, I think her name was Monique.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that Corbin is allegedly married to, according to me.
Yeah.
But she was kind of like not as thin, and
she wasn't as thin as the rest of the girls,
right? Yeah,
from what I remember.
And it's like it's always like the POC or like just like the one-offs.
Totally. It's a side character.
Yeah.
It would have been really, really cool if we had Gabriella, just like a
thicker Latina. Cast me.
Big booty Latina.
Cast me. I can't sing, but I'll dance for you.
Yeah, totally. She'll dance. She doesn't even need to sing. Just put somebody else's track over it.
Exactly, like she did.
Yeah, probably. Exactly. Yeah. Actually, one piece of information that I learned this time, that I had no idea, was that Zac Efron actually didn't sing in the first one.
I feel like I heard that.
Yeah, but he did in the second and third one.
When he's like,
Yeah, when he does bet on it around the golf course.
That one was probably I think the second one was my favorite.
Really?
I feel like I vaguely remember the third.
I actually never saw the third.
I don't think I've seen the third.
That was the only one that, the only Disney Channel movie that premiered in theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I didn't see it. But the second one was my favorite.
Yeah.
The first one, of course, is an original, so it'll always be a favorite.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like Zach really got, like, into himself.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the characters kind of got, like, their own, like, writing versus, like, the first one. I feel like they're all kind of, like, a team. They're paired. But the second one, I feel like we got to know, like, each character better.
Yeah, totally.
And I loved, like, everything about it.
I loved every single one of them. I think that Ashley Tisdale's character, Sharpay, is one of the best high school villains. She's so fabulous. She's so fabulous.
That was like one of my favorite songs.
Oh my gosh. Iconic.
Still is.
Yeah. Every time I go to a pool, I think of that song.
You better turn it on.
I know, right? But truly, she is such an icon, and she's just got her little brother just doing everything that she says.
I love that. I wish I had a little like peasant brother.
I know, me too. And
do
a funny
everything
hat
for me.
So I can go bop.
I need to watch that now, like
I
that
know.
part, because I don't think I recognize that part.
It was incredible. Listener, you got to go watch Bop to the Top, and just when they go
Watch
up
us-
that ladder and she goes bop to the top, just bops him. Okay, I feel like we are sort of rounding the corner to the end. We've got sweet Charlotte here, who I think is probably getting ready to run around.
My assistant.
Yes,
And boss.
and boss, frankly.
Let's be real.
And my boss, frankly. But is there anything else about this movie that we didn't discuss that you wanted to call out before we get out of here?
I'm trying to think. I think just like what I said, like I just feel like I noticed that like one person was like the bigger body.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think, did they have any like, I always like, now that I'm older and I'm more like aware of things, I'm like, did they have a person of color? Did they have a bigger body? Did they have a wheelchair?
Totally. That's one thing. I don't remember them having a wheelchair kid in this movie. I think that maybe in the second one they had a kid in a wheelchair, but maybe not.
I feel like today like they are really good at like marking all the boxes.
Totally.
And back then it was kind of just like, who are the hottest people we can get in this?
Totally. They're like, we're gonna do the bare minimum. They're like, look, the secondary character is half black.
I gave you a black man.
Yeah.
Is that not good enough for you?
Who, of course, he's like one of the only black kids at school. Monique, I think is her name.
Yes.
She's also one of the only black
But
students
at least
at the
she's
school.
super smart.
And then, of course, they found each other. It's
Yes.
like, well, of course.
No, we can't have interracial couples.
No, they're like, well, we have black people. So what else could you ask for?
Yes. But is Vanessa Hudgens Spanish though?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So they're like, okay, we've got white, we've got Spanish, we've got a little chunky girl.
Yeah.
I think like high school, I think Disney Channel tried to like, I think if they were to exist today and redo things, it would be like so much different.
Yeah. But here's the thing is that like, would it even make a difference in like how people are treated behind the scenes or like how the actors are paid, you know, like
that's honestly one thing I feel like I didn't hear much of, because you know how like now there's documentaries about Nickelodeon, we hear a lot of like the negative.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't hear as much about Disney.
Yeah.
Or at least like this cast specifically.
Right.
Because you know like the Amanda Bynes show, like
course.
most of those characters were affected. So I'm like, I wonder if like the High School Musical people were interviewed. How was your experience? How were you
Right.
treated? I
Yeah.
wonder. Unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, we might be missing something.
But
Sorry,
I
we
don't
didn't
think
do
so.
we didn't do like
The
a
best
deep dive.
research.
We didn't do a deep dive homework, but I
No,
don't know,
but
it's something I'm
you know what
gonna
I
look
mean? Like
into,
I
yeah.
wonder, I mean, they all seem to be doing well for themselves. So maybe like
Absolutely.
I wonder like what's the crossover between Nickelodeon and Disney?
Right. And like we often talk about how people who were Disney Channel stars ended up becoming like really mentally unwell, but like, you know, it's
But like the
but what
shows versus the
happened?
movies too.
Exactly.
Because like Raven
Yeah.
and them, but that was like a whole show
Right.
versus the movies.
Right.
So
like
yeah.
was there like different kinds of pressure? I
Right.
imagine, because like it's a shorter time that you spend filming and
Or like
All
the
that.
producers. I just keep seeing the picture.
I know. Love those. Love those kids.
Yes.
But one other thing is that like a lot of them did look like they were in high school. Like Zac Efron looked really young. Some of them looked like they were in their 30s, but a lot of them did look like, oh, they could actually be 18.
I mean, Vanessa looked really young in
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
And same with him. He was pretty
Yeah.
young. I think Corbin as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe some of the like background people
Yeah.
could have looked a little older, but maybe they're like, who cares?
Yeah, they're like, no
You're
one
not
will notice
important.
them. They're in the background, whatever. Well, Becca, thank you again so much for coming on. All I can say is get your head in the game.
Bop to the top.
And bop to the top. And we're breaking free, right?
We're soaring, we're flying.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite song?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say that one, Soaring and Flying.
Mhm. Yeah, the Breaking Free
Yeah,
one,
Breaking
yeah.
Free. That was like on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ever wanted to feel like hyped up, it's definitely Bop to the Top.
Yeah, bop to the top. I couldn't help but dance when I heard it.
Yeah, it's that one's a classic. I honestly think as original as the first ones are, the second High School Musical 2 had a better soundtrack for me.
Yeah.
Like everything just felt more like
Yeah, it was a lot more like power ballads.
yes.
Yeah.
The first one was definitely a good intro, but of course you can never say no to the basketball scene.
Of course. I think that's my favorite one is
Yeah.
Get Your Head in the Game
Yeah.
with the squeak squeak.
Yes. But
Love
I
it.
think the first song that they sang like the karaoke night was a really good intro.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was also just so random. You're like, okay, we're just getting thrown right in.
Yeah. They just are like,
Like
oh,
you said, they literally wasted no time.
they can't. They gotta wrap it up really quick. That's what they do. It's Disney Channel. They said we're putting this in 80 minutes.
4 million budget. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's go. We gotta.
What was your favorite? Like if you had to pick just one.
Oh, I would say Get Your Head in the Game is my favorite.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I love it. Incredible. Okay, well let's wrap it up. Will you plug your socials again?
Yes. So Instagram, very important. That's like the OG main platform that I do all of my work on, at shop Anew, Anew Collective, and my whatnot is Anew Collective, and then website to be launched very soon.
So
And that's just going to be shopanewcollective.com.
amazing. Okay, yay. And I'm going to put all of that in the show notes, listener, viewer. So definitely recommend that you give Becca a follow. And especially if you're a plus size girly or non-binary.
Or any, because I do carry men's clothes too.
You do? Oh my God, you guys.
I just do tend to lean more
Yeah.
towards like a feminine.
It's more femme, but everybody.
And if you get in a new edit and you're a man, I'm more than happy to. I do anyone.
Oh my God, amazing. Okay, I'm so glad to know that.
My mom goes,
She goes, what?
I will service anyone. I will help
she said
anyone dress.
She said that's not much better. Well, I'm so glad that we were able to get you on the show today. Thank you again for dressing me.
Of course, anytime.
I feel so like every single piece that I got, I squealed. It made me so happy. I felt so seen. I felt so like confident that things were like gonna fit well, and not, I didn't have like, I mean, obviously I did try everything on because I was like, oh, this is so fun, but I didn't have to have that anxiety of like, is this gonna fit, is this not? I didn't have to have that like just the exhausting process of like going through
I love this,
everything.
but it doesn't fit.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
so I'm just I feel like everything that you picked out for me, I just feel so confident in, and it's so comfortable and just like suits me. It makes me so happy. So thank you.
I'm so happy.
Okay, listener, viewer, thank you so much for being with us. Don't forget to bop to the top and get your head in the game. Bye.